second episode of Dark Surge. I'm Rambo.
Vamp.
Got some other members here. We got Vamp on my side,
Black
Mage,
666.
and then today, the recent gig we went to, we brought a special friend along, and this is his first time on the podcast.
Yeah, it's me. Call me GPS. It was my first time at.
So what'd you think about it?
It was
Because me.
It was the first gig, man.
I didn't make
my
it.
first time. My pop cherry. It was good. I think. Right?
Pop that
It was
shit.
exploded, dude. Exploded.
It was all
Dude,
night.
I had to take a shower, but.
But yeah, it was a type of, as I said, Cerebro Negro. They were there at the ska gig. It was called One Love Fest, and it was in Fontana. Cerebro Negro played.
Great
Through
gig.
the Movimento
But-
and CANNABiSICUITS.
It was a backyard.
Well, those people, they throw the gigs at the warehouse by factory. What was it? Food for Less. Food for Less.
Then by factory.
Factory for food.
Factory for Food. That's the one. I got confused.
Factory for food.
Warehouse
yeah, we were
prices.
at
It was a
that
good
gig,
show. Good show.
Very good show.
CANNABiSICUITS. CANNABiSICUITS.
Like, I was kind of weird.
Every
I was
show.
like 3 bands. Like, I don't know, but that was a full show. Cerebro Negro alone, like them.
Yeah,
like,
they're
because
good.
they owned it. They closed it.
Usually
the
when
bar.
I go to all their shows. I want to go to all their shows. They're good.
So-
They're good.
GPS, he said he's down for every show now too. So we got another ska member.
A gigger.
You know, Gigger. That's
Gig.
what Cumbia is.
Yeah,
If
it's
I knew
like-
how to
it's
get
like
down to it,
cumbia.
I would have got in there. But I was like, yeah, it was a good show. It was like that
Yeah,
was
they
a
were good.
$4.
yeah.
It was cool because at the end everyone's like singing along and
Yeah.
Everybody's
Birds,
harmonious. Everyone's in a good mood.
Skanking together
Fucking-
with it.
Tempo picked up was good.
It was because I guess new people who go to it, it's like you go in there and it's funny when you take someone to a ska show, they don't know how to skank, and
No.
that's the funniest thing.
Yeah.
Like, they're like, what do I do? And they just go in there and just hop around, and it takes a
I
couple
still
shows.
don't know how to skank.
You've
I ain't
never
going
been
in
in
there.
there.
Yeah,
I'm not
how
going
many
in there.
gigs now?
You've been tried so
This
hard to
is
get
this
this guy in there.
this is like my 10, 12th gig now.
Fuck. Oh well. You just push
Well,
people.
I like to push
He's
people,
crowd
like, it's
control.
crazy.
Crowd
Yeah.
control.
He's also.
He's this bouncer.
I push people, man. It's fun.
It is.
When you're drunk and you just want to fucking just push people, who cares? It's
Yeah, you
entertaining.
get violent when
Push.
you get pushed.
Yeah, I got scraped up in the pit. I got a little cut.
Everyone gets bruises.
Got a little cut.
Gotta bring a band-aid.
Survival aid kits. But yeah, so the show was good. It was pretty cool. 3 bands.
Speaking of survival,
Oh,
dang,
after this is what like.
this is how dedicated to gigs we
Tell
are.
them like the conversation you had with one of your friends. Remember, she asked you a question. Tell them that. Recant.
Oh,
that story.
Abby. Oh, shout out to Abigail. She went
Abby.
to a gig. It was her first gig. She doesn't even like that music, but she still went. The whole night we were looking for a ride, right? We couldn't find a ride for nothing.
Yeah,
And
and at first I'm all like, we can't find a ride. I don't care. I'm just gonna skate. Okay.
And then later on, we were about to leave, and my friend Abigail, she was like, "So how you guys getting home?" And I just looked at her and said, "We're not."
And thus our tale began. So we leave there and then we're just walking, just walking, reminiscing of the gig that happened 5 minutes ago. And then we're walking down and then like it's getting cold and
Real cold.
And then, like-
it's really cold.
and then I have the idea. I'm like, man, we should like, what if we made a fire somewhere and all that? And then GPS.
The night come
Yeah,
in.
GPS
right
remembered. He remembered that our other friend had some lighters.
Three
I was like,
lighters.
we have a lighter right here. I see something over there. Let's go check it out.
Yeah,
So we all jump over there.
we go into this dirt field. There's some rocks.
There's some
wood.
pallets.
Was it the field like the Fontana one? Remember that one big ass field?
No,
It wasn't that
really
big. It wasn't
It
that
looked
big.
Because that one
at
had a
night.
tree, and I was like,
Yeah.
we could.
And then there was wood and all that, and then there was like these
Wood.
like stuff that you
Concrete
put in.
crates.
Yeah, they were
I
concrete,
guess.
things that you put in the sidewalk that hold like the street lights, and they were just laying
Okay.
there. Like people just dumped them there and all that. So we moved one there. We put wood in there, some lighters, and then
First time though. First time when you try to put one.
I had some fails. I had some fails.
Yeah, there's some
man,
that
fails.
failed. The first fail was
First fail.
He tried to move it.
He tried to be strong. He's like, you know
There's a
what?
crazy-
This will be easy.
This
This
is
will
all
be
we
easy.
gotta do.
I'm like, all you gotta do is just move it. I grab it with one arm. Nothing happens.
Nothing. It
Nothing
wouldn't,
happens.
wouldn't even budge.
And I'm like,
Budge.
okay, this is a little heavier.
And then he gets
And then-
help, and then you move it over.
Then we help. GPS helps me
Alright.
a little bit. We move it.
So we get it.
And then I'm like, all right, now we get some of the. I get one 2x4, put it
Tries
on
to
there,
stomp on it.
tries to stomp on
And
it.
he's like, all we gotta do is break it.
Yeah.
He's like, ah, ah.
So I step on it. It didn't even break.
Nothing.
And then we got a rock, and I was like, oh, you just need a rock.
You just need it.
You
And
just
so
need a rock.
I pick the rock up. I lift it up high, and then I throw it down. Let gravity take it down. Just bounces
It
off.
bounces
the 2x4.
off.
Doesn't
Three?
even
That
scratch
was
it.
3
Just-
fails in a row, man.
The 2x4 was like what, 2 foot long?
And then I was like, all right, Angel, you start the fire, man. You
So,
just start it.
so I go over there to the with some other trip. I don't even know
There was
what it was.
pallets. Those
What-
those
I no. I don't know what it was. I just grabbed a piece of
Wood.
wood. I set it there.
This is the funny part. He grabbed some wood and he's like, "This is very fibrous.
This is very
wood.
fibrous.
Fibrous.
I don't know.
I don't know what it is.
He just made it up. I was like,
But it
"Oh,
burns.
word."
But it burns. That's what
Yeah,
you. That's
like
all
fiberglass?
you know.
Yeah.
Fibrous.
The fire catches.
Like gas.
Because the wood, it was like
And mind you,
moist.
this is 2 in the morning. This is after the gig. We're walking.
This is even after a little rain
check
shower.
this out. The gig was in Fontana. We live in San Bernardino.
Yep.
It's a far walk.
That's how
Yeah.
dedicated
Wait, so
we are.
when you guys
It doesn't even phase us. We were just like, fuck, it's for the gig, you know. So then we get the fire going, and then we just huddled around. And then our one friend, he bitched all night.
Bitched
man.
all night.
He's like, put that fire out. There's a cop coming.
Look at those cops.
Cops drive. There are multiple cops. They just drive
Like
right
6 or
past
7.
us.
Drive
Yeah,
us.
they
Just
didn't-
shooting
yeah.
down
So-
the street. Nobody cared.
So if you're like on the edge of like, oh, should I start a fire? Start that fire.
Do it.
You would think
no one
you-
cares.
People don't like the police, but
Yeah.
they didn't bother us. You know, we had a fire going on. We could have been
Even-
doing something illegal. You know.
We could have been burning somebody for all they
Yeah,
know.
cremating
But
body.
no, they didn't care.
Yeah.
And
They were
then-
cool.
Yeah,
They
just
said-
went by.
What they were thinking in their mind was like, those guys know what they're doing. They're trying to keep warm.
Yeah, they're trying
Let's
to
leave
keep
them
warm.
alone.
Those
for a
bugs
minute.
are smart.
I mean, no one stopped to even say, "Oh, you guys okay?" or "What's
Well,
going
one
on?"
person.
What's going on?
Then one person he stopped and he was like, "Y'all
They-
crazy or
Oh
something."
yeah,
they
he was
drove
like, "Yo,
by.
man, it's
They
crazy,
drove by.
crazy."
And then we were just like, "Yeah."
Yep.
Just cold.
Yeah,
Correctly.
but it was, and that was like 2 in the morning. We started the fire.
We
And
stayed
it-
up. Well, we stayed up. Well,
Yeah, we all pretty much stayed up. We were telling ghost stories
we
and
basically
whatnot.
stayed up all night,
So,
except for the bitch. He
Yeah.
took a nap.
he took a little nap.
The
Then,
bitch.
He
And
took
all of a
all night.
sudden, we just kind of got tired. Everything went silent. Everything went.
We were
turned
just like I saw
After
you
that,
woke up. I saw you
yeah.
woke up, and then we didn't even say nothing to each other. We're just
Nothing-
looking at the
nothing at all.
fire.
You guys were like super tired.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we
Yeah,
were just
because
exhausted. I guess we were just
wasted.
exhausted.
You're
tried
like-
to go
We
to
weren't
sleep.
even wasted. We were just exhausted.
Yeah.
We
I
just
think that's
we
what
just
it
looked
was.
at the fire, you know, and we were just
Kept us
chilling.
warm. It was very warm.
We were just
Yeah.
chilling.
No,
And
hungover.
then 6 in the morning, bus drives by. Hell yeah. And then we wait like another hour, and then we catch the next bus out of there, and it was crazy. Like just waiting. It was freezing. Even at 6 in the morning, we put the fire out. Check this out. We put the fire out. We walk to the bus stop, and then we wait there for the bus to like make another trip to come back to us. And then we're like, F this. Let's go back to the fire. GPS goes back to the fire. We don't know how. It's already put out.
We're still over here at the bus
Yeah.
stop while he goes to the fire.
He goes there. I don't know what he did. He used some magic.
I
or
had to
something.
replenish
Look,
some MP
we,
points.
We put
Yeah.
a top over what we had the fire, so it extinguished. And then I blew out the flame.
It sounds
And then
like
he
a
comes
song.
back. He comes back. We see him over in the distance looking at the fire. Then all of a sudden, it sets ablaze again.
One
That doesn't even
crafty
happen.
mofo. I
That
even
doesn't
call him
even
that.
happen.
It's all the magic. That's all you need to know.
crafty.
It's magic, baby.
But like, it was worth it. Like, camping out on the street, going to these gigs, seeing these bands, like, that's worth it. Like, I don't see anything else. You know,
We could have been more prepared.
more prepared. We could have had 4 lighters.
Granola bars.
We only had 3. Imagine that if we had s'mores.
Yeah, I know. I was
yeah.
telling him
Damn.
all night, Mac, man, we should roast some
Yeah,
weenies.
Some
weenies,
Yeah,
yeah.
some weenies.
That's
I kept
Weenies.
saying we should
Pack
have
of
some
weenies.
weenies. We could have been
Yeah.
roasting weenies, man.
So you
But
can
then
take a
when the
fucking
morning
ice chest
came
now?
by, the field looked peaceful.
Yeah, it was a small
Yeah,
field.
It was
you
like
can
a
hear the birds, you can hear
I
the
was
birds.
like, I thought this field was bigger, but at night everything's scarier. Shit is.
It flew by fast.
And that was a good gig. That gig.
Good gig.
Whoever threw that gig, the One Love Fest, throw it again. And
Who were the
One more
bands
time.
again?
it was CEREBRO NEGRO, Rudo Movimento, and CANNABiSICUITS.
CANNABiSICUITS?
Yeah. When CEREBRO NEGRO closed, that was like
That was the
that was
best, man.
epic. You know, like that
That
was,
was
like,
one hell.
they got down. That band gets down. Like, download them.
How many songs did they play?
They played.
They played quite a
They played Don Julio. They played Choriada. I think that's what it's called.
They played track 7 and track. That's
Track
on
seven.
that's on YouTube.
They didn't play Juan. If they would have played Juan.
Oh, Juan's a good
no,
song.
they played Pinchi Gordito.
Oh, yeah.
And she was
Oh,
like,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
Pinchi Gordito, Mari.
Yeah.
And then just skate show, like, wow. And then, what's the next show? What's
I'm guessing Friday.
There's another one
Well-
coming up. And we'll be there too. Dark Surge will be there.
We'll be at every gig.
Yeah, so
And the
I'm in.
Mage here needs to
Yeah.
come all the time too.
yeah, Mage, he lagged.
He
Mage
missed. He
wasn't
lagged.
there.
He lagged the
Mage
last
wasn't
one.
there.
Not to put him on blast.
Blast
He
him.
lagged.
Yeah.
But
He lagged. No, put him
Yeah.
on blast.
We told him.
No.
I texted him. Check this out.
It's like, man, I can't make it.
It's terrible.
I mean, that was just one time. I'll be there next
Hopefully,
time.
you know.
No more times.
Really,
One
that's
time.
really,
No more flanking after this.
That's a
And then,
slap on the wrist, right? So
You lost some kudo points there,
Kudos.
my friend.
Yeah,
You lost
no,
some
no,
kudo points.
kudos.
Yeah,
You lost some kudo
Set a
points.
deficit.
Kudos and
And
you owe the Surge some kudos.
The 23rd, Porky's.
Oh yeah,
gig.
Porky's gig. What's it?
That one's gonna be a good one.
But that's gonna be
Porky
CANNABiSICUITS.
Fest 4
No,
Return of
I don't
My
think
Fork.
cannabis. I don't
What?
think
Turn off my
cannabis-
You don't know CANNABiSICUITS gonna play.
Well, actually, no. That same the 23rd.
It's more of a punk.
There's a show.
Well, yeah, but I
in
thought CANNABiSICUITS
Riverside.
gonna play.
The Dark Surge will be at Porky Fest or is that what it's called? Porky Fest, yeah.
Oh shit! Oh,
So-
cannabis.
Yeah, CANNABiSICUITS. I told you. Yeah, I told
Oh,
you.
yeah,
So they
so-
did.
Because remember I
change
said they're
their
gonna be in our territory.
So cannabis just changed their name.
I just told you. What are they doing?
Rocksteady Writers.
Rocksteady, right?
Writers,
Educate yourself.
I can't pronounce
But
that.
what is their new name?
So, Postre Verde. Okay, so
What does that
everyone.
mean?
Poste Verde. What does that mean?
Green dessert.
Green
dessert.
dessert.
That's, but
Is it
what kind of
bud?
biscuits?
It
I
says
think that's dumb.
To me, like,
Yeah.
why would they change their name to like a Mexican name?
Dude,
when
I mean-
all the ska bands have Mexican names.
Yeah,
Keep
CANNABiSICUITS was different. It was
Yeah.
good.
It's
It's a good
Cannabis-
name.
Maybe someone
CANNABiSICUITS.
complained. Maybe maybe we want to get the what's his name. So
Oh,
we'll wait for that.
If
But,
you see that on Facebook, dislike it. Dislike
Mhm.
it.
Tell them.
Tell them to go back to
everyone-
cannabis.
Well,
Who
even
cares?
that dude's on that dude's Facebook, it says everyone doesn't like the name.
Why?
Well, then
I
fuck
don't-
them.
Fuck them.
They're-
Fuck them.
No, really, a band is supposed to do what they want to
Yeah.
do. You
Yeah.
can't.
Don't
I mean,
like
you
your-
gotta
the
listen to your
masses.
fans, but I
That's
mean,
true,
CANNABiSICUITS.
but-
You started with CANNABiSICUITS.
Then they're not your fans if they're telling you
Yeah.
to change your name.
Maybe
If-
they
if-
just don't like the name. Doesn't mean they don't like the music or whatever.
Well, see, here's the thing. If you change your name, you're gonna have to start your hype up all over again on your
Well,
new
that's
name.
why that's why it has CANNABiSICUITS
Yeah,
still.
it's
So
in-
Yeah, but soon they're not gonna
Yeah.
have that no
Yeah,
more.
who
It's gonna
the-
be their new name. Like, who the hell is that? Oh, that's CANNABiSICUITS. They're gonna be like, oh,
I
okay.
don't know. That's kind of.
who else is playing there though? This is 2 weeks from now, right?
Extra Hate?
This is
Gateway
all
Gun.
punk.
This seems Hannah. Educate
The assassin?
Yourself.
Prostitutes. That's what it says.
Where?
Where?
Right there between the
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Prostitutes.
Oh, the
Hannah.
prostitutes. Oh, okay. I guess it's.
Hannah, I was thinking like
Wait,
Assassin, you know, the movie.
It says right there. This is not the lineup.
Oh, what the
So-
hell?
I don't know.
What the fuck?
Wait, I don't know, but specifically. But yeah, Dark Surge.
Damn,
will
can you
be
imagine?
there.
So they're only gonna play like couple like songs each, only like three.
Yeah,
four,
maybe
like,
like maybe four.
three,
maybe
four
three or
songs.
four.
Get the fuck
Yeah,
out.
But it'll be their best songs.
Any bands playing that
We
show,
haven't seen a good punk show though.
any bands
Yeah,
that
I think Educate Yourself is a punk band.
any bands that are playing at Porky Fest and you hear this podcast, hit us up at the Dark Surge page if you don't like it. We'll have it on our page, but just hit us up and we'll do some interviews like during like sessions and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, because that's what we're gonna try to do. Like
Well,
our,
at least hand out some cards or papers or
yeah,
something, or
our
flyers or something.
our whole spiel is like we're gonna interview like ska bands or any band actually. You know, we'll interview bands around the local scene. We'll do some promotion, talk about them and whatnot. And because we're fans, we camped out in the field
We're
with
dedicated
with a
fans.
bonfire overnight.
We slept
Who
in the
does that?
streets.
Who else does that, dude?
Because they told us like I
Nobody
remember
does that.
I have never
We
heard a
ran
story like that.
the entire gig. Well, not entire, but the beginning of the gig. I remember we were like freaking out, like how are we gonna get a ride home? And then no.
But
ride
that's
home,
how
and
that's
then-
how it is always.
And then Vam said he's like, I guess we're gonna have to sleep on the streets. And I'm like,
I think at one point we were trying to get a ride and we were like, you gotta pitch in for gas
For
money.
gas,
for
yeah,
gas
shit.
money. But then we were like, I have like $5. Should I buy some beer
Yeah,
or should we get a
yes.
ride?
And
Well,
then we
well,
bought beer. I was like,
bought
I
beer.
saw the
You
cup
know
and I was
what?
like, okay.
Let's get some beer.
So, hey babe, the people through the gig, don't water that beer down. What's up? None but water. But it's still good.
What's
Sure,
up, Bud
they-
Light
they-
tastes
yeah,
like?
Bud Light.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why would someone buy Bud Light though?
I
Why?
don't know. Why would you?
Is
do
it cheaper than
I don't know.
Budweiser?
I think
They
it was
just
just
told me.
cheaper.
They just
It was
told me.
cheaper.
I don't think.
know.
I think it was just
horrible.
because it was cheaper.
So
No,
if,
it was all the same price.
if you see any of us from the Dark Surge at a gig, don't offer us Bud Light. We'll still take it, but
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
'cause
you
you
can
get-
offer us.
yeah.
yeah, you take
We'll
it,
drink
whatever.
it, but not like.
We'll give you a shout out. Oh, you're the one that gave us a Bud Light.
So yeah, and if you want to take
Bud
pictures
Light.
with us, we're more than down, and all that.
Actually, if somebody has a crazy story like that, like the one we just said, you're welcome to hit us
comment.
up.
Let us know.
Comment
We'll-
on our
Comment,
YouTube.
comment, yeah.
On our YouTube,
We might have a link to
Yeah.
the Dark Search page.
Yeah,
yeah, that's right.
yeah.
We're working on that.
Yeah.
We're working on that.
So,
So you want to wrap that
Dark
up
Surge.
now?
all right. So that was the gig themed episode 2, Dark Surge episode podcast.
The bands.
And,
Shout out to the bands.
Shout out to the bands with CEREBRO NEGRO. They owned Ruido Movimento. Nice cumbia song, by the way.
CANNABiSICUITS.
CANNABiSICUITS, you opened up nicely. And that was the Dark Surge. Signing out with Rambo.
Black Mage.
Vamp.
GPS.
Ye-
Sorry,
Yeah.
my bad. I thought the lineup changed. I thought the lineup changed.
This is Vamp.
And that's Dark
That's it.
Surge. And
Dark Surge.
Adios.
kudos.
Ayat, ayat,
Ayat,
ayat,
ayat,
ayat,
ayat.
ayat, ayat.
Oh.
That's it.